Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here, and today I'm giving a bit of a channel feedback video, giving you some information on possible future plans for the channel, as well as asking for some feedback or some ideas from you guys. In particular, I'm going to be asking for one thing from you guys, but let's get onto that in a second. So first of all, the first thing that I want to bring up is the possibility of a name change for this channel. I haven't actually decided on a name yet, but I'm considering changing the name of the channel because Tipharot is an easy to remember name because it's a bit unique and a bit odd, but it doesn't really have anything to do with lucid dreaming. And so I kind of feel like I should change the name, if nothing else, just for the fact that having a name related to lucid dreaming will help my videos rank better for lucid dreaming, which will mean more people will be able to find them and learn how to lucid dream. So that would be helpful in that respect. But I also want to know your thoughts, because I want to know, if I change the name, is it going to be problematic for you to remember what the channel is and so on? And also I'm kind of deciding between two different ideas. One idea would be to add something to the name. In other words, it might be like Tipharot Learn to Lucid Dream, or Tipharot Lucid Dreaming Advice, or something like that. Or it might be, Lucid Dream with Tipharot, or something like that. Basically a name where I've added in a bit about lucid dreaming, but it still keeps Tipharot in there so you can still remember what the channel was. Now the other idea is just to change the name entirely and make it something purely lucid dreaming related. Now, I'm not going to do this right away, because what I want to do first, before I make any changes to the channel name here, is actually see how my second channel does. So that's the next thing I want to get onto, the second channel. How is that coming along? I believe I think I've got 4 videos on the channel now, and I think I've got a 5th one recorded that needs to be edited, and I'm going to be recording some more soon. I'm not sure when I'm going to actually release the channel, and I'm kind of debating 2 ways to go about that as well. My first way of going about that is going to be the idea of just waiting until I've got, say, 5 or 6 videos uploaded there, and then just releasing all of them at once, opening up the channel to the public, and then just releasing new videos every so often. The second idea, though, that I'm actually leaning more towards now, is a little bit different from that idea, and that is that I would just start releasing the videos one by one. So, in a couple of weeks' time or something, I will put out the first video, I'll make that public, and I'll link you guys to the channel and so on. And then, a few days later, you'll get the second video, and that'll just come out like that, just like a regular video schedule. So I'm not sure which one I'll do yet, but the channel is coming soon. It's most of the way to being ready for release. I do want to get a couple more videos on there though, so that'll happen first before I actually release it, but it should be coming out soon. But going back to what I was saying before, I want to actually test out that channel and see how it's going, see if you guys are liking that channel, see if it's growing and so on, before I change the name of this channel, because obviously I don't want to change this channel's name to something about lucid dreaming purely, only to find out that my self-improvement channel just doesn't take off and I bring all that content back here, because then it's going to be called, lucid dreaming something, whatever, and it's going to be self-improvement content mixed with lucid dreaming, and that'll be all confusing. So I want to find out how the second channel does first. But yeah, I wanted to bring up the idea with you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should change the channel name? Do you guys think I should change it to something completely new? Or something that has the old name in it so people can still recognise it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. The next thing I want to do is give you an update on my course. It's coming along quite slowly because, I'm trying to make it the best I can for you guys. But already with what's in there, I am completely confident that anyone who actually takes this course and follows along with all the exercises in it will have their life changed. That's how good this course is going to be. I'm extremely, extremely excited for this. It's been so much fun for me to actually make this course. I kind of don't like the product making part of this, whole thing with my YouTube channel and so on. I normally don't like that because, I'm making it, but you guys can't see it until it's released. I prefer videos because I make them and a few days later you can see them and respond to them and so on. So I kind of don't like the whole making a course thing. But with this course, I'm having so much fun with it because I feel like it's going to be really, really amazing, and I think you guys are going to love it. So I'm excited for that. But how far has it come along? Well, currently I believe I have done 14 out of 30 lessons. I've done the entire first chapter, which is 10 lessons long. I've done 4 of the 10 lessons of the second chapter, and I haven't started on the third chapter at all yet. It's coming along really well, and I've got the main foundation of it all planned out, so I just need to kind of flesh out each individual lesson, what's going to be in there, and then actually record each of those lessons, then go through and edit them and so on. So I've got 16 more lessons to do, so I'm almost halfway there. So, it's making progress, we're getting closer to actually releasing it. Now the next idea is something I've wanted to do for a while now, and that is viewer submitted dream stories. So I'm considering making a series of lucid dreaming stories coming from you guys, the viewers. Because one of the things about this channel that I'm not sure if you guys actually know, because I haven't brought it up in a long time, when I started out this channel, I didn't like the idea of this just being my channel. I didn't like the idea of this just being me talking to you guys. I made this channel as much to hear from you guys as I did to share my own experiences and my own lessons and so on with you. I want this to be more of a community, a kind of shared effort, rather than just me putting stuff out and not listening to you guys, not hearing from you guys or whatever. So I thought this would be a great way to actually integrate some of that. If I actually had you guys send in your own dream stories, and each week or whenever I put out an episode, I would put out the story, I would read out your story and I would give you credit, I would mention your Twitter handle or your YouTube name or whatever you wanted me to mention there. And I would pick some stories every so often and I would put them out there so you guys could get involved in the video making process. Now I'm not sure when I'm going to start this because I don't know what kind of stories you guys are going to send me. I don't know if you guys are just going to send me like a sentence or something that I have to try and flesh out, or if you guys are actually going to be willing to write lengthy stories that I can then read out on my channel. I don't know how many of you guys have stories to share and so on, so I have no idea if this is even feasible or not. But I wanted to find out, and so part of what I wanted to do when I was making this video is I want to ask you guys to message me on Twitter @Tipharot some of your best lucid dreaming stories, or even just regular dream stories. And what I'd like you to do, if you can, if you have the time, is to try and flesh it out a little bit. Now, one thing I want to say is I'm not going to necessarily put every dream story out, and also be mindful of certain content in there. I like my videos to actually follow the advertiser-friendly guidelines that YouTube has, which means I can't include swearing, I can't talk about sex or drugs really. When I do that, it penalises my channel and makes it hard for me to monetize my videos, makes it hard for me to actually get my videos to spread and so on, so I want to avoid any of that content. So unfortunately, some of your dreams might not qualify for stuff that I can talk about. But if you have dreams that are advertiser friendly and you want to share them, then do that. Send me a message on Twitter and try to include as much detail as possible, because obviously I don't want to just make a 10-second video where I just read out one line or something. But if that's all you want to give, if you don't have time to give a lengthier description, then that's okay. You can give shorter descriptions as well, just 1 or 2 sentences or whatever. And what I'll do for the shorter dream stories, rather than making a whole video about them, or rather than making a video for 1 or 2 of them, I'll actually make a video where I just include lots of really short dream stories. If you've ever seen Jack's films, he does these, this Yai series. Yesterday I asked you, and he asked a question, and people tweet him, little short segments, and then he just includes tons of them in his video. So that's my idea for the short dream stories. If yours is just a sentence or 2 long, then I'll probably make a video every so often where I just go through, say, a whole bunch of them that I read out that people have tweeted me or direct messaged me or whatever. So yeah, tweet or direct message me some of your lucid dreaming stories, or leave them in the comments down below. Now once again, just a reminder, this week, when you're actually watching this, well, this was actually recorded last week in advance, just in case. Basically, I'm probably going to be busy because it's my birthday and so on, and I have a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm probably not going to be around my computer very much, which means I probably won't be answering any questions on Twitter and so on. I will of course try to answer emails from patrons that I get, but that will be the extent of what I do in terms of replying. I probably won't reply to any comments or anything either, so just be aware that I'm probably not going to be around most of this week. I'm not sure when you're seeing this. It might already be that I'm back by the time you're seeing this. I need to try and remember to release this video before the others. We'll see how that all works out. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Anyway, this has just been a quick update video. Do direct message me or tweet me or comment some of your dreams. Let me know your thoughts on the name change idea. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed and you're not part of the community already, be sure to subscribe down there. And if you are a part of the community and you want to support this channel, then definitely check out my Patreon page. Now if you want to keep watching, I've got 2 videos on screen. Pick your favourite, go watch it, and I'll see you soon. Take care.